Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are on another episode of Cattle and Crops. So today, very kindly thanks to our local dealership here, which we shall call O'Brien's. We have got this lovely liquid fertilizer spreader. So we're going to put it to good use. We're going to get nitrogen down on our maize crops mainly. We're looking between 70 kilograms a hectare and 100 kilograms a hectare of nitrogen to go on our crop. So big shout out to O'Brien's dealership there who helped us set up this deal, and we are going to get going straight away. We've just filled up for the afternoon here of spreading. So before we get too far down the road, I do want to close my back window. Don't want to leave that open. So not all our fields need nitrogen applied, but field 16, I think 15, 13 are definitely 3, and then maybe a couple of the bigger ones as well. 20, I think it's 23 and 39 also need it. So we're going to get started here, and I will show you. Oh, it's a bit rough there. Are a couple of fields that have different requirements. As I say, this is one. This one I believe needs 100 kilograms put down on it, so we will try and get that done. And we're also going to be setting up our GPS line, so we're just going to refresh it, see where we sit, correct it, and maybe it's hard to quite know where that is, but we might leave it at that. We are working with is 27. Happy enough with that. So that's our GPS setup. Next we want to check our spread rate. So our spray rate is here, is currently set to 200, and if we just quickly can't do it yet, we get into our fields here. We are working on field 16, and we'll see in terms of nitrogen we currently have around 100 kilograms a hectare, and we need it up around the 185 mark. So using the calculator, that gives me a spray rate, I think it was 270, so we need to increase that just a fraction. Oh, gone too far, too little, and yeah, we'll go at 275. A little bit complicated, not even complicated is the wrong word, I suppose tricky being probably the right word there to use. So we're just going to back up here, get around our bushes. I'm going to swing in here into the first line, and from here we're going to jump external and we're going to start unfolding our sprayer. We have everything set up, I believe. So I think we will drop our booms down. Does that drop them down? Even that's the lower booms. This is the height limitation. So we've gone way too low there, so we'll try it there. That looks a little bit better. So we've everything set up, so we're just going to engage our cruise control. Sprayer is turned on, we're driving too fast. Great start. So quickly try and correct this, bring it our cruise speed way down. We want to probably be doing around 11, 10, 11. So we're going to re-engage our sprayer, and we're away now to see if we're doing a good job. we will select the nitrogen pass, and this should tell us exactly how we're doing, which is, it's not a bad job there now. Need the auto steer to kick in. Still a little bit funky, I think, with the... Wow, it's not kicking in there, is it? So that first pass is a bit of a write-off. Oh. So we're just going to swing out wide again. No, we're making an ugly tram line there. We'll engage cruise control again. Going to engage our sprayer, and this pass should see us out of this field, all going well. Tiniest bit of overlap there at the start, but all in all not too bad. So looking at the map, field 14 looks like it could do with a spray, but I think we're going to try and get it to, maybe, I won't say the word reset, but we'll let it use what it has. Crop won't be as good off it this year, but we'll correct it going into next year. So we're just going to fold up here quickly. And we are going to make our way down to the next field after this. So watch my boom off the tree. You can only imagine our local dealership wouldn't be entirely happy if we wrecked the sprayer on the first field. And I think I might regret this decision to try and climb this hill. A lot steeper than that looked in the other camera angle. So I think we're going to bail out of this. Just get back down here onto somewhat flat level ground before we hit the tree, and we'll escape out this way. So we're heading for 15 next, guys, and it's very much a case of rinse and repeat. The one thing I do wish the game had is kind of tracks into the field. And where we're driving now is where the entrance would be, so I suppose hired workers would use this. Definitely do wish there was tracks in the field. Would make our tracks leading into the entrance of each field would be a nice little touch on the map. So we're just going to pull in here for our next field. And this will probably be a one pass system here, but we'll see how we go. So we're going to start unfolding, and while it's unfolding we're setting up our GPS line again. So we're going to go there, correct it, offset. Again, we mightn't get all the field, but we'll try and get as much as we can. So I think somewhere there is probably a good bet. So we are happy with that. Auto steering is kicked in. Cruise control enabled, lower booms. Sprayer turned on. Wrong spray rate. So that's the joys of this game. So if we quickly jump back in here, we were on field 16, so you can see we got it up nearly to exactly where we wanted, so we're happy with that. And we are now moving into this field, so we don't need I think the spray we were looking for there was about 200. We started strong, so we'll adjust. So a lot to think about. It's not just a case of in you go and spray the field. So our spray rate now is 200, so we'll try this again. Roll forward, spray her on. And I'd be hoping we should be in the kind of 190 mark. We might have messed it up there a little bit at the start, but on field 13 we should get it right, hopefully. So again, we're not quite getting all the fields. We are going to do our best. We'll probably be happy enough with the one pass on this one. The bulk of the field will get done. So we're going to leave our booms out this time. Try and hit our same tracks. I just had a brain thought there, or even a brain fart you might call it. That's going to hit the tree. Great shot. Having a good start to this. So the complications of not folding up when we probably should have. Somewhere here is probably good. So again, we're going to set up our GPS. Excuse me. So we wouldn't be bad at that. We will offset it just a fraction again. So auto steer is done. This is not hard to tell if it's after kicking in there. Don't think it has. So kicked in there. Cruise control on. Sprayer on. Cruise control is kicked off. We're having a tough time with the auto steer today, but I think that's more my steering wheel is creating the issue. So what we might do here is just quickly pause before we move on to the next video, and I'll introduce just a tiny dead zone, and hopefully that will cure the issue we seem to be experiencing here today. I also had to put a tiny dead zone in my accelerator pedals earlier, so that's not good. So where we fold up, guys, we're just going to introduce a tiny Z zone, and we'll be straight back on the next field as we keep applying the liquid nitrogen. And we are back. So good news is the dead zone did solve my issue. I had to put it at 0.02 on the steering wheel, and my GPS is now working as it should. So if anybody else is experiencing any issues like that, maybe just have a look at a dead zone. I don't think it affects your steering too much, or at least I haven't noticed it, but it should fix your GPS issues. So handy little thing to discover. So if you are struggling, my recommendation would be try it out and see how you go. Or again, if any of you have experienced this issue and found a different solution than introducing the dead zone, again, let me know. Greatly appreciated. But for now, we are spreading one of our bigger fields. I think we've this one and one left to do, and that is us done for fertilizer. So we will plow away, although it looks like we might get rained off. So if we do get rained off, not the worst thing in the world, but it's just a nuisance. So we are expecting a drop rain as the day goes, but it might dry up in the evening. And for those wondering, that patch in the field here that was kind of a dead zone has been fixed as well. I know I did flag it in the previous video. So we're just going to give ourselves enough of an arc here to turn and spin every wheel we have. Don't know, are we doing anything there? So we are getting rained off here, guys. So it's a bit unlucky. So we will. What GPS? Thought I had it fixed. Not sure if I have it fixed. Auto steer is on. We pray that it's working. Otherwise, we're going to get some dirty overlaps. Seems to be working now again. When you see that little jitter in the steering wheel as it corrects its movements. So we are locked in at 11.4. We might just whittle that back a little bit. Strange, my gauges on the dash seem to stop working. I'm not sure where that's come about. We are going to stop it here on this pass, guys. Now we could still keep going, but I know you shouldn't be out in the rain doing this. So we're going to wait for a little bit of a finer time to come. So we're just going to fold up here and we're quickly going to advance a couple of hours. So to do it, we're scrolling up to the top to the sleep icon, and we don't want to quite go 10, what are we, 12, so we might go 3 hours of a sleep, and that hasn't made it any better, so we're just going to skip the day now. So we want, I think it's about maybe 18 hours one day. So we will try this, just a little sleep, and boom, our day has turned into a wonderful day. So with that being said, we'll get straight back at it. Oh, rookie mistake. Ah. So what has happened there, guys? Yeah, our demo period ended, so we've lost our sprayer, so that's a little bit embarrassing. So I think it's a good time to end this. Don't know where I was going right and wrong there, but yeah. With that said, guys, I've been Snow86. This has been Cat in the Crops. Great game. Really have to think about what you're doing. It's just, and this is a perfect example of, I know it is my own stupidity. Completely forgot that I had it rented, and I am now going to pay the price for that. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch y'all again in the next one. Take care.